it going, guys? Welcome back to the Black Undergraduate Podcast. I'm back. I'm Sway Charles.
I'm Nadia Johnson.
I'm Manny.
I'm Walter.
Teron.
I'm Brianda. BSU Rewind. So last week we had a healing night and we collabed with the Wellness Center. We gave away a lot of free stuff. It was so cool. We had a therapy dog. We're looking to do that more than once this semester, so look out for that. And then next week, BSU is at 8 in the Cultural Center per usual.
What's the thing for this week?
I didn't say that part.
I'm putting her on the spot. I was talking to somebody today, and it was like, you guys have those friends that ask you questions like, "Oh, do I look fat in this dress?" You know what I'm saying? Like, we all had that question. Like, the thing is, wait, don't say that yet. Put up a 1 if you're gonna say if she look fat in the dress. Put up a 1 that you're gonna say she does. If you're gonna lie, you gotta put up a 2. All right. So ready, set, go.
Which one was which?
One is lie. One is lie.
Why just that example? Like,
I just need a general understanding first before people start talking.
Like, are you saying when you tell the truth? Are you telling them that they look fat, or they should just pick another dress?
Okay. Are you at least letting them know that?
So you want them
This
to
is
be
not.
totally honest,
You're not
or
saying she's fat.
lie?
You're saying, oh, that dress doesn't fit you. Or are you gonna lie and say, oh, it's all right because you don't want to hurt her feelings?
Yeah, one.
You gonna tell her?
What she asked?
I'm being dead ass.
He gonna lie. He gonna lie.
No, what she asked?
He lied. He lied.
Now, if it's somebody I don't think is attractive, and they come to me like, "Do I look good in this?" I'm gonna give them a 1 because I'm gonna be real. Like, I don't know you be saying you. Look good.
Yeah, okay. But if it's somebody you know, you gonna kind of lie.
I'm gonna be truthful, but at the same time, I'm gonna just.
Easy.
I'm gonna ease it on the truth.
ease
I'm
it
gonna
to-
still want it,
What you
but it just ain't gonna be.
I don't know. I'm not gonna let you go out looking like
Yeah,
big out there.
so-
But
I'll point out the positives and then point out the negatives and then let them do what they want to do with that.
well, we asked, what would you rather be done to you? Would you rather?
You
tell
better
me
tell
the
me.
truth.
Tell me the truth, bro.
But yeah,
I'm not
don't-
gonna lie to me.
Don't
Don't
lie.
do that.
Don't lie.
I said, like, I mean, sometimes I do want to be delusional.
But this is it's different because
Ignorance is bliss.
because
No.
you can't be delusional out in public. That's worse. That's different.
Yes.
And then you can't be out there looking crazy. You can't be out there.
At times, bro, if you telling me I don't look right and I feel
like I
same
look
way-
right.
I feel the same what you saying. Okay.
No, like
Yeah,
how I had
exactly.
this hoodie on, and he was like, "You got stuff all on it. You got your bonnet on. You can't do that." I would rather you have been like, "Yeah, that's cool." If you could.
What? I'm not lying.
That's illusion.
That's like 5 stains on that hoodie. There's like 5 stains
I
on the
can't
hoodie.
get them out.
5.
That's
We're
delusion.
4K.
It's white. You're not gonna be able to see it.
Everything she wanted to
It's
wear.
4K.
So
You
no,
know it's
so
4K.
no.
It's
The
delusion.
thing she wanted to wear for this
Hey, can
podcast
you
was
wait,
not
stop.
appropriate.
Like, if there's gonna be a freeze frame,
Yeah.
spot the stains.
That's
They got about 6 of them.
Yeah.
First of all, she wanted to wear
6
shades.
of them.
What's wrong with the shade?
Nobody can see your eyes.
Exactly, they look good.
No.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they.
No, they don't.
We're gonna use it as decoration.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. But I'd rather y'all lie.
You see, that's the problem.
Stop trying to get your feelings protected.
Exactly.
You need to know
Don't
the
get
truth.
protected.
No,
See, that's the
sometimes you
problem
need to know
right
the
there.
truth though.
Okay, what about the truth
I
when
understand
nobody
what you're
asks
saying,
for the
though.
truth?
Yeah, that.
Okay, yeah, okay. If nobody asked, then yeah.
No,
Oh,
nobody
I don't
asked
care.
for it.
Like,
But like, if
don't
it's your
tell me.
friend and like she's like,
Would you rather your friend lie to you or not?
if you walk in like, oh, this fit hard, but she's like, I'm not gonna lie, Bree.
If there's no solution, immediate solution to what you're saying, don't say it.
Okay,
What?
fair enough.
Like, if I come into this-
that's at her beliefs.
Well,
That's
you know
her
what?
beliefs. I can't be mad at it.
This is what I
can't
mean.
be
If I
mad.
come into a party
I can't be
and
mad at it.
we all the way in slip at a party, and I come in, my outfit is terrible, and you say it's terrible, there's no
There's
solution
no
to that.
solution. Okay.
Oh,
I-
that's
I mean,
different.
But I'm gonna make
That's
fun of you for
different.
it, like jokingly.
If I'm like, if I'm with you, we know we about to leave, I'm gonna look at you like, cuz that.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
That
valid. That's
Cause
valid.
I'll be like, you can't walk. I look like, you know what I'm saying? I look
Yeah.
good. You're not gonna walk me like that, yo.
You guys are selfish. You guys are selfish.
That's what look at
Same
me
level.
crazy too because I'm the one who let you walk.
Exactly. That's your friend.
Yeah.
That's your friend.
Like, think about it, like,
If anything,
even
she's
with
looking
a
at.
couple things. Like,
You know what's crazy?
You won't let
You know what's
your
crazy?
other
We was
partner-
all just together. I had the same exact fit on. Y'all, we left together. You didn't say nothing about my outfit till we got
Because we
here.
assumed, I mean, it wasn't gonna be on the podcast.
We on the podcast now.
But you let me walk out the place with this outfit on. You
Girl,
ain't say nothing.
look what I got.
I walked out the place
What
with,
I'ma
with,
tell
with,
you-
with
what
a
I'm
hoodie
gonna-
on, a beanie, and all types of
People.
So
I
you
took it
expect-
off.
I have on this
Yeah.
under, okay? So I'm not gonna say nothing to her right now. And y'all can't see, y'all see my face, not her face. It's a difference.
I wouldn't lie.
Like,
Like if you ask me, do I look fat? I'm gonna say yes. Like if it's true, like I'm gonna agree with you because you said it. You the one who said it first.
I wouldn't come off that blunt though.
No, I would.
No, I'm
like,
saying I feel like
But it's different because like I would never.
depending
like,
on the relationship with a friend or something.
Me saying, you feel me? I think you should wear something else. I don't want that to like hurt your feelings or nothing. Like that's just not your.
Man, that hurts your feelings. That's on you.
I will
I told the truth.
Like me,
That's all.
me from a fashion mind, I'll be like, hey,
fashion mind.
bro.
It's crazy.
She hating.
Yeah, you're hating. But like I'm saying though, if it's something like I'm like, what else you got? Like I'll prefer something else that I know that probably can help you.
Yeah, be like, oh, this one may be better than solution based. Solution based. That's what he's saying.
Yeah.
You gonna have a solution.
I mean, I wouldn't just say no. I would help you. I would like, okay, let's like, I'm
Like,
gonna help
bro,
you
I'm
go
like, bro,
pick
what
out
else you
something.
got?
Yeah,
So,
exactly. Like, keep
like
going.
at least.
So, Nadia, you said you'd rather hear the truth.
Yeah.
So somebody, you walk into a BSU meeting, somebody like, dang, your pants flooded, your pants ugly. You wouldn't feel no type of
She
way.
take it.
I mean, I
That
would be
dude,
like,
that
damn,
person
like, you
cracking.
said that, but I'll be like, if it's true, it's true. Like,
But sometimes it don't need to be shit. Like he said, if somebody asks you, like
Yeah.
that you made it like Nadia didn't ask, hey, what I look like.
Yeah, she just walked in.
She
She
just
just
walked
walked
in.
yeah, like, you
Get
feel like,
what?
Yeah,
Like,
Lord,
they frying.
oh, well, what's really going on? Ime Udoka.
Take your time.
Ime Udoka.
Ime Udoka.
That's how you say his name?
Yeah, I mean, I
Is
don't
he
know.
Nigerian?
I don't know. Alright, so he is suspended from coaching from the Celtics because of his relationship with not a teammate, but like staff member.
Yeah.
And it was in his contract that he just didn't, that it wasn't supposed to happen, but it did.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was an NBA contract.
I know.
I thought people.
No, it's not in the contract. It's a rule of this. It's a rule of the team that you can't have a relationship with someone on the
Yeah.
team. So
I mean,
That's valid. I mean, workplaces have
it
stuff
is
like that all the
though. It
time.
is.
but the thing is, they said in the report they knew about and they tried to stop him months ago. So it's like if you knew about it, why didn't you stop
But
him there?
they didn't stop him because they went to the finals. I wouldn't stop him either. I'm just
and
saying.
he choked in the finals. So what difference does that
But
make?
still though, you got
I mean-
Boston relevant. You know
I
what I'm
mean,
saying?
I don't think they choked. That was
The water's good, bro. The water's
Well,
good. Yeah.
I'm
And
not-
Tatum was playing
that's like-
was being soft.
Yeah,
Was
that's
But
being
that's
soft.
besides the point. If it's a different team and you mess with a different staff member from a different team,
Yeah,
does that
I
still
see
count?
that.
I don't think it would be an issue. But I think I don't know why he would
That probably
cheat
be-
somebody on the team. Like
He was married?
Yeah.
No,
No, he's
not.
engaged. He's
He's not.
engaged. He's engaged.
Really?
He's engaged to Nia Long. If anyone knows who Nia
I
Long
thought
is.
That's him?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
my
So
God.
so recently, Black Twitter's been killing him, specifically Black women, about how do you cheat on Nia Long.
Because Nia Long been taking L's all her life. I'm sorry, Nia. You fine. You was a fine black woman, but you be taking L's from these dudes. Even on TVs, you be taking L's.
He talking about
Will Smith ain't want you.
Hey,
Craig don't
you
want
are-
you.
hey, hey.
Who else? Hey, Tay Diggs don't want you. Tay Diggs ugly and short. Like, come on.
Hey.
That is crazy.
Hey, yeah, you have to go out
She
there.
be
like
taking
that.
L's after L's.
Hey, you have to think about
Me
it.
personally, I like Nia Long. Ever since, you know what I'm saying? Ever since I was 5 when I watched Friday when I was young, dog. I like
Nah.
Nia
Oh,
Long.
that's what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Okay.
You with the straight haircut, boy.
That's
It's a long
yeah.
time, boy.
That's funny.
So what are his consequences?
So his consequence as of right now, he's suspended for the season. But
I heard it was deeper. A little
no,
more.
right now it's suspended for the season.
For the season?
Yeah.
So like he can come back after next year?
Yeah.
No.
No,
they probably might fire.
They're
him.
deciding.
like,
they're
what's the point of
deciding,
that?
but they said he's suspended right now for the
Yeah.
whole year. But they deciding on if they should fire him or not.
You as a
The organization.
yeah, why wouldn't you just go find
They
a
don't.
different coach?
Cause they kind of don't want to go through that again.
No, it's also because their
Gotta buy 'em
assistant
out.
coaches are really good. They just lost one, and then their other assistant coach, he will probably find a job. So they don't want to, and he just took you to the finals in the first year. You don't want to lose that.
Yeah.
That's even though he did. He got to think about his basketball. He got to separate his basketball from his Johnson.
Yeah.
Talk about Nick Johnson.
So then my question about this is, why is it, not saying what Udoka did is right or wrong. I'm not saying what he did is right, but I'm saying why is it that we slander him, but then we go back to when Jada Pinkett Smith did the exact same thing. Instead, Will Smith got blamed, and they all went with, oh, well, she was in the right mind to cheat.
Say that again.
I'm a solid.
In a different way.
So why was it okay for Jada Pinkett Smith to say her cheating was okay by saying it was an entanglement.
You're saying she didn't get slandered?
No.
Yes, she did.
No, she didn't.
Yes, she did.
Not as much as Ime Udoka.
Yeah.
Not
First
as
of all,
much.
Not from the women.
He broke whatever rule it was. in
Not from
his-
the woman.
No. Let's keep it above. No, she's not getting slandered. Like she's getting slandered, but
Is
it's
Will
not
Smith
to
the
the-
Nia Long? Let's be real. Is he?
Will Smith?
Is
Will
he
Smith?
a Nia Long?
Will Smith worth Nia Long, more than Nia Long.
But is he a Nia Long?
Will Smith.
What?
is
Whoa,
one-
whoa.
Will Smith's one.
No,
No.
no.
Let's not do that. Let's not do
What are
that.
you talking about right
Come
now?
on. First is Bel Air
I'm
Perspective
just saying, you
Ep.4.
could,
Play King
if it
Richard.
was Chris Brown,
Did
I'd
you
be
hear what I
like,
just
that's
said?
Chris Brown.
Did you hear what I just
Hey, she's going out for looks.
Will
She's not
Smith
going
was
out
right
for
than
what
Chris
she
Brown.
Will
wants.
Smith.
What are you
Nia
I'm just-
Long.
Listen,
Nia
I'm going off looks. I'm saying if it was Chris Brown, okay.
I'm not going off
That's
just
Chris Brown. You
Bro,
can't cheat on
that's
Chris
why he's
Brown.
worth a
Justifying
couple
what she
No,
did.
so you
but
saying-
also
justifying
status.
her
Let's keep it a buck.
So you
Will
saying?
Smith- Will
So you
Smith is
saying?
higher
So you saying
overall
it's
than
okay
Nia
to
Long.
cheat on Will Smith because he ugly as hell? That's what you
Yeah, I'm
saying.
just saying.
Just-
You
and
saying
Nia
why
Long
she didn't
fine.
get as much slander? Because like he fumbled a bag. No bag was fumbled for Jada.
What bag
What?
is Will Smith fumble?
What?
I'm talking about the coach fumbled the bag
Oh,
with Nia.
okay, yeah.
Ain't
For
nothing,
sure.
ain't nothing said that
For sure.
Nia left or not. She just said she gonna deal with the situation
But
behind
he
closed
still
doors.
fumbled a little bit. I didn't
He,
say.
nah, he,
Nah,
But-
if he still,
but-
if
but
she
if we
still
keep it a
stays,
buck,
is that really fumbling?
if we keep it in a buck, you seen that girl he did that with?
No,
You didn't see her?
no.
I heard it was more women though. Is it more?
Well, whoever I seen on Shade Room,
Shit, she wasn't on
okay.
it. She wasn't. I ain't like she ain't better than Nia Long, but still, if I got Nia Long at the house, I'm going. Motivate.
But no, it's but no, you can't say
I'm
that.
going back.
You
Man.
can't say that.
As soon as I get off this, as soon as I break back this baby, I go. I
don't
get
think
$3. Going
That's a good ass question. What if you had the baddest girl of your dreams, right? Baddest girl, but her personality was just shitty. Like you was like it threw you off. Like it threw you off. You would still feel that same way?
No.
Every day?
No.
That's what I'm saying.
If you saying Nia Long not a good person, that
Right.
just
I mean, that's how
You
you
say allegedly.
I don't think
Allegedly.
Nia Long a bad person. She has one of the cleanest records.
Nah,
But no,
One of
but did you just hear what he said? But
She
he
really
said she
do.
kept
You don't
fumbling the
think
bag.
you
Like,
probably
what?
trying to get with her?
No, I'm talking about that was on. It was like on TV and stuff.
No, it was a
Like,
joke.
Yeah, it was a joke.
I'm thinking.
Nah,
like, I'm
she ain't.
thinking
Nah,
like
she ain't really no. She been with Cuz for like 10 years, something like that. Since
Yeah.
about 10.
10 years.
They've been together for a minute. That's
Shoot.
why. But they never been married.
If I'm Nia Long, J. Cole dropping lyrics on me.
J.
Oh,
Cole's
yeah.
married
Oh yeah.
and he got kids.
Disloyalty.
Before-
Disloyalty.
trying to-
Disloyalty.
This
Disloyalty.
I hope you see this episode. I hope you see this episode.
I'm just if I was Nia Long,
Gotta
that's what I
watch you.
said.
Why would she be a homewrecker?
Why would he be a homewrecker?
He's not a
Hey, he
homewrecker.
homewrecker.
They
I
at
was
work.
at home. No, I'm saying,
They
why
at
would she-
work. They ain't going
He
on.
wrecked his own
Hey,
job.
I'm not saying he's not home record. I'm not saying.
Nah, I
But
ain't gonna lie.
At the same time, I can't judge a relationship because I don't know what happens behind closed doors. Maybe Nia Long accepts it. Who knows? I
Hey,
don't know.
I don't care.
So
about
I'm
that.
not gonna sit here and
If I got
judge.
the job,
Because we got some people that be like, oh,
Yeah, bad
well,
woman,
he shouldn't
I'm
have
chilling
cheated,
out,
but it's like maybe Nia Long accepts it. We really don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe
we
she
don't know.
doesn't.
But you gotta think about it. They've been partners since 2010. That's crazy. They ain't get married yet. And these are not young people. These are
I
not
mean, look at
young
LeBron
20s.
James.
These people are not in their 20s.
All right, they're like the golden standard. We don't count.
These people are not in their 20s.
They're
These people are like in their back
Yeah.
half. So like, shit,
And now
them not getting married probably says something. Nia Long probably.
It's probably not
There's
even the first
something
instance.
that's going on in there that we don't know
Like
about.
you gotta think.
That's why I don't want to judge it yet.
10
You
years.
can't really. Yeah, like what woman you know is gonna be with a man, especially over
How do you
30.
know it's the woman that's holding out? I mean,
I'm
that's
not saying
holding
she
But
out.
they both are at this point at 10
Yeah.
years.
Ain't like they can't get married. Like they could have.
They got the money to do it.
Exactly.
They can get whatever
So I'm
she
like, you
wants.
gotta look at it like.
Something wrong in there.
Think about it, you rich as you got all this money. You got money. Y'all got good careers. She's an NBA coach. She's an actress who gonna get.
So why fumble that? Like I said.
no,
But
Well,
you
that's
don't
what
know
I'm
if
saying.
it's a
That's what I'm saying. You
problem.
don't know. You don't know in a relationship.
You
She
think
might
they have an
accept
open
it.
relationship?
There-
You
There's
don't
some
know.
women who
You gotta
accept
think about
their
it,
man
like,
to have
word,
only
if
one
other-
person.
like think about other women.
Or
They,
vice
like,
versa.
other big
Yeah,
women,
exactly.
other women who got cheated on. They be like, you know, you can go on a little way, go on in little ways about it. But her, she just was like, she gonna do her way.
I guess.
This ain't a baby and
Just
Jada.
because
This ain't baby and Jada. This is these are like grown people, like
Yeah,
adults
these
for
are
real.
yeah.
So,
Back
like-
half of the life, like he said.
Yeah.
If you get what I mean.
Like you said, probably more to what we know because they said it was consensual. So
That's my question. Though.
Man,
Like, if they said it was consensual, why is this all coming out that it's not all of a sudden?
I want to know how he getting suspended if it was consensual. everybody know what's going on.
That's also an issue. So it might be.
I'm like, if it's okay.
But what was that NBA player that took his side and he went back and said he found out the actual truth and he said he apologized for taking his side and all that.
Shit, I don't know.
Was that
Matt Barnes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I want to see all the facts first.
Yeah, I want to.
So if he reneging his apology, then
Something going on.
Well, I mean,
That's what I'm saying.
naturally,
They said it was deeper.
you just gotta apologize just to
Because
take
you're
some
speaking
slack.
on something that
Yeah.
ain't
You
dealing
just
with
naturally, so I don't want to
You
hear
can't
the
just
lies
speak
here.
on it.
yeah. If y'all don't know, the USC, I forget her name. I don't want to put her
USC.
name. She started a majorette team at USC, and all the HBCUs was mad that she brought that to her PWI USC. They was killing it, like all black
No, it
girls
was
on
good.
the team.
Yeah,
You
I
saw the
don't know
video
why they
up?
was bashing
Yeah.
it.
It's so what the video.
It was good.
What?
I don't got-
But like, I mean, I don't see nothing
I don't
wrong
see
with
no
it.
problem.
The
with it.
HBCUs
I really
didn't
don't.
create it, so I don't know why they mad.
They didn't.
I mean, they don't own it. It's not like you can't
Oh,
make
yeah.
an outside team.
Yeah, but I get what they're saying. It's like
exactly.
you trying to bring
something.
HBCU experience to a PWI.
Yeah, like it's.
But at the same time,
I mean,
can
but doesn't
put-
like every school to some degree do that?
Yeah,
Still,
exactly.
But I'm
Like
saying
even,
though,
even us as we speak right now, we
but
have
on
a
the real
PhD.
though,
So
would you,
like,
right.
to some
would
degree,
you,
you bring
but
it
like,
something.
would you consider USC, University of Southern Cal, PWI?
Yeah, that's another thing though.
That university
like,
is bigger than
Are they
a
reaching
lot
by
of
like,
HBCUs.
by like? Cause like, wait till you see the video.
And
Is
I'm
what
like,
I'm saying.
it's,
Wait till
it's a
you
bunch
see
of
the
brothers.
video.
I don't think there's nothing
We'll see what I
wrong
mean.
with it personally.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't,
like,
cause I don't see. It's not like they own it. They don't own it.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's like, if anything, they just trying to
Oh,
make their
Yeah,
school
yeah, no,
hype.
it's
They trying
real.
to make their
It's the
school hype
real
just
deal.
like how
Like,
the
it's
HBCUs
the
is.
real deal.
If you think about it, the HBCUs are putting them other schools on. They didn't have that.
Yeah.
But like you gotta think
So
of it from
essentially-
a competitive standpoint. If
I understand,
if
but
these
that-
PWIs start getting the things that make HBCUs, they can't come
Oh,
here.
yeah.
Yes.
If the PWIs implemented something that the HBU is greatly like found
Known
on
for,
and
yeah.
known for,
Yeah.
it could kill that HBU.
But
I'm talking about on a
Yeah.
business standpoint.
No, I get
I'm
that.
talking about on
I
a
get
business
that.
I
standpoint.
understand.
And the school may shut down, lose
Yeah,
money.
but okay, but
I doubt that, but you
Okay.
can't really
I doubt
truly
that.
create a true H. You could probably take content
Because-
of it, but you can't take everything.
That's
At
what
that
exactly.
point.
Because
when
some
is it-
joints are
when-
Because
original.
even to do that, you probably have to take the HBCU school population to really
And on the real,
and their history.
Yeah.
which
But
you
y'all
can't
are
take
forgetting one
at
thing
some
though.
point.
If we're talking business wise, everything is a business. So like y'all taking it like okay, HBCUs like they're known for it. PWIs, oh, they want to implement it. So you saying the PWIs to hold themselves off to for the HBCU to compete? Why don't they bring up other stuff to build? Why don't they build rather than we expecting
they
them to
already-
stay?
yeah,
That's not
that's-
business because business is competitive.
Right.
They gonna keep going.
But
Who
it's
better
like-
keep
it's
going
like-
too?
I feel
If anything, it helps us
is a
because it holds them
business, but y'all
accountable.
Yeah, but I
right?
feel it's this. I see it, but like, dude, it's the same thing at somewhere else. They gonna still mess with the HBCU. Some people.
Yeah, when it's
Like
it
it's some
just
guys,
has
it's
to-
some people that don't mess with that PW.
yeah, but like it starts with something like that. Then they do something else.
Yeah, I
Then it just
understand
keeps
that,
going
but
and going and
we
going.
but like we can't be mad at them
They
because
was-
it's a business.
But can the HBCU people be mad?
No,
I think they have a right to
Yeah,
do
they have a right to
No,
be
I-
mad.
They got a right to be in their feelings, but at the end of the day,
Yeah.
it's not like
they can't change it.
It's not like a big. It's not something that's really going.
it's not like they're trying to like steal like
It's not really.
probably like their sounds, like probably like some what their marching band does, stuff like that.
If
Like,
anything,
taking
it's
their
gonna make
traditions-
it's gonna hold them
take
more
their
accountable
traditions, not
to
just-
work hard to find other areas to be better at.
Yeah.
This is pushing them. But
The
they don't.
thing
We don't
is,
like.
I
They
think
don't
it
like
goes
that.
deeper than that. Because if you want
They
to
care.
gatekeep things like majorette dances, why is it like you allowing people to be other races to be in these black fraternities and sororities? Are you gonna tell them, oh, they can't be in this? We can't have this at USC or anything like that. Like, where does it stop?
It's just whatever you see it from. Some people are gonna see it like, oh, they're taking
trying to
it,
be like
or
us.
and some other people gonna be like, oh, it's spreading. It's just whatever is the cup
just how
half
you see
filled
it.
or half empty. That's all it is.
Yeah.
So we just
I'm gonna say this. Ain't like they put. I'm not trying to be. I ain't want to say like it's the wrong way, but ain't like they put white women in the.
yeah, that's what I'm.
Or
That was
like
another
they
thing.
have other people of another race in the Majorette team. I mean, it's still.
Yeah, if it came out that they were gatekeeping, if they came out like they were discriminating, imagine some stuff like that. I'd be like,
Well,
okay,
they
well,
wouldn't-
this is crazy.
Then now
But
they're
like
like trickle
they
down back
picked
to
the
HBCUs,
majorette.
and HBCUs doing the same thing for the few whites that do go there.
See, that's
Or
another
other-
that's another topic we never think about. But like that's
why I said they can't get mad,
because
you know?
when you look at the team, it looks like a Majorette team. Maybe there was other races that worked that tried out for that position, but I mean they look like they weren't there
At
for
the
skill.
same
They got
time,
picked for skill.
They gonna pick
You know what I'm
the-
saying?
yeah, right.
They look like I don't see no.
They gonna pick the best.
I don't know what the other races was doing, but they was not competing with that in that video. I'm not gonna lie.
Has anybody ever informed y'all? Have you ever talked or acted white?
On the damn
Right.
table.
Well, nah, I ain't gonna lie. I only raised my hand because everybody else raised
You
their hand.
had a point.
I
You
felt
had a
left
hand
out. I
down.
felt left out.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I mean, mainly what white.
How does it
people
make? Yeah,
call
I'm saying, how does it make you feel when they tell you?
Probably they told me that I felt that they said I acted white because I didn't act ghetto and I had manners. So
basically, they say that because your mom and dad raised you to be a perfect young man, a good young man. So they saying you're
pretty much.
That's weird. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
What about you?
She didn't say like you talked as white, but she was like, "You're the whitest black girl I ever seen about ever met in my life." And I was like, "Damn, why would you say that to me?" I was just doing what I usually do, and I don't know, I wasn't acting a certain way.
Yeah, me it was more so of a joke, cause like I don't know. Sometimes I talk very proper, and then some of the people around me they be like, "Oh, you're acting white," haha. But I never really got seriously told like, "Oh, you're acting white," like, and that doesn't even sound right.
Yeah, I think it's because like the way I carry myself or the way I talk. If you talk intelligently, it's quote unquote white to some people. So
It's called
Yeah.
proper, not intelligent.
I said intelligently for a reason. You could say something and be dumb, but you could say something that makes sense and be smart.
At the same time, proper.
I said it. Okay, go on to why did you answer the question?
Yes. I just said because basically basically what Manny said, because I have manners. I know how to talk to people, carry myself, but then at the same time, like
How did y'all?
I know how to talk when I'm talking to my homeboys, and then on top of that, I know how to talk when I'm talking to somebody higher authority than me. So I know how to switch
So
it up.
code switching. It's not switching it up, it's code switching. That's what it's called.
You try to thank you for giving me a new word.
All right, well, the first time y'all got called it, how did it make you feel? Like, what is it? Like the first time, it was kind of weird because like you heard it for the first time.
Yeah.
Like,
I just look like
I don't know. It felt like it had a double meaning behind it.
Yeah.
Like you're trying to say
Like it was
like a stereotype without
Yeah.
me, like a slick comment without trying to say
Yeah.
what it actually is.
kind of came off envious. Would you say?
Not envious, but more like kind of like how when we say the N word, we know it doesn't mean anything, but when a white person say, we know behind it's a double meaning. Kind of like that type of meaning. Like
So
just
you
saying it.
felt some type of way.
Yeah.
What about you? You felt some type of way too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
the only reason why I felt heated about wasn't heated, but like I felt that way because a black person told me.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
that's what.
bruh, you don't have no insight of motherfucker.
Oh,
like,
that's better than me. I had a white
I
person.
was about to say I had a white person.
Yeah, the
tell me
weapons.
too.
Like,
I have
yeah,
had both.
no, I was just upset because, like, bro, like, it ain't even called being white. It's called, like, I have intangible that you don't have. Like, I carry traits that you don't.
Adam boy,
Yeah.
Boy. So, like, it's just, I do stuff different from a stereotypical black person.
Have y'all ever told somebody that?
To be funny, yes, I did. Because it's funny.
I'll be like,
I did it to her. She's
It's
like
true
she
to
said
every
that.
joke.
I said to her, that's why.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not guilty in that way. I'll be like,
But I don't. But when I say it, I don't mean it as I'm dead serious when I
Yeah,
say it.
exactly.
I don't, cause I know. Come on now, when I ever been like dead serious about you? Like, I'll be bull crapping with you.
It's
every
true to
time.
every joke. It's a little bit of truth.
It's a joke though.
Now, on the flip side,
You told somebody that?
Huh?
You told somebody that?
no, that's so rude to say to somebody.
It's a joke.
No, I'm not
It's
saying.
not funny
Yes,
to me.
it's not funny. Okay, that's fair.
Okay.
It's not.
Nothing's
At all.
funny. Nothing's
Exactly.
funny to Bree. Nothing's funny to her.
Look,
Nothing's funny
She's
to
right
her.
though. It's not funny, but you know.
But I didn't say it as in I was dead serious. I said it because to mess with you, because you know how you be messing with us. You be
Yeah.
like, oh, so you know
Yeah,
how
yeah,
you
yeah.
be, bro.
We can't say
You know
what
how you
we
be.
can't say
I'm a
what
comedian,
you were
that's
saying
fine.
before we
Y'all
got on the
don't
block.
So on the flip side, have you ever told a white person or somebody, a white person, that they act black?
I said it, but I don't say that. I say for culture. Cause
Pretty
you
much.
can't really say they act black. You can just say they
If they're from the
They
same
like-
area as you, and it's like,
like they cool with the culture. They like, okay, I like
It- yeah,
how
it
black
dep-
people
yeah.
carry themselves, I like how they dress. They like the culture. Like there's some
Is-
white
is
people that
it-
F with the white. how
Can they
white
like the
people.
culture without imitating it?
that's what I'm saying. So it depends on me. I think it just depends on like, okay, if I have a white
they
friend
can.
and he's from the same area as me and he acts like us, I mean, yeah, that's just who he
For
is.
real, yeah.
If they're not from that area, but like.
after
You
a
don't
while,
know if
some
they
people
really
be
mess with the
like,
culture,
oh,
but they
oh,
act
dress
this
like,
way,
you
or you
know,
just
what's the-
imitate.
What's the hype? You know?
But I think it's a fine line between appreciation and appropriation.
I see what you're saying, but I think depending on the person.
Depending on the person, because
Because if somebody just say, you know, they can't give you a real good meaning why they, you know,
Mhm.
unless they grew up around it.
I would say
Type
something like, okay, say me and you grew up in the same neighborhood as a kid, right?
Mhm.
You white, I'm black. And and we grew up, and like you would talk just how I talk because that's the custom of what we grew up. What that
Mhm.
I'm not gonna tell you to stop acting like that because of your skin color because
This is where you from.
Yeah.
That's where you from. Like that's just you. So I can't change you.
But with like the social media stuff,
Yeah, so essentially he's saying if somebody's from the suburbs and it starts acting like that when they never have, or they,
You know, I say
that's when
based on,
Yeah.
it kind of bases on the environment.
Yeah.
And you can tell the difference.
You can, yeah.
you can definitely tell
You
the
can tell
difference
the
when
difference.
somebody's trying to be something
Yeah.
that they're not.
what do you think, Manny? Nadia?
I would know that well because I had a teammate that did that back in high school.
Like
And,
what do you mean?
Imitate or just
Like he'd imitate and he just wasn't from the area, so it was just weird. I'm just looking at him like, what the
Yeah.
like what are you doing? Because I didn't really mess with him because he just wouldn't act like himself. He would just start doing things to like fit in, and I'm just like,
Okay,
oh.
that's different. You trying to fit in? Yeah.
Like,
Like,
I'm
you
trying
gotta
to
tell
tell him
him,
like just be you. Like I don't,
Mhm.
you don't gotta act like us. You don't gotta act because my school is majority black. So
Mhm.
for him to try to act like us, and it's just weird. Like it just came off weird. It was
Yeah.
almost like he was trying to like in some way sound racist in a way. Like I'm not even trying to be like messed up. He's still a cool dude, but like it was just annoying.
He just didn't understand.
Yeah.
Somebody didn't understand.
It's just
Alright,
annoying.
he just didn't understand the, you know.
Yeah, for real.
What about you, Nadia?
Oh, so like I went to school in the suburbs, and like I lived in the suburbs, and everybody, my school was majority white, and they would all act like they were from Philly, from the hood.
Oh my god!
Oh, your whole
Yes.
the whole school was tripping.
No, literally, and
Oh.
it was like they practiced in their white groups to be around the black people to act like them. It was really weird. And in my mind, I was like, why are you just act normal? Like you acting like you homeless and stuff. Like you got like a 6-bedroom house back home. Like
Well, that's how it really be.
Fake
That's how-
fake thugging.
That's what I'm saying, like, bro, your mom and dad doing good. Don't
Yeah,
do that,
exactly.
bro. I would kill it. If I wanted to switch, I'd switch places with you.
No.
Don't
But
play.
like
Don't
y'all
play.
saying back to the appropriation and all that, you saying, okay, if you grew up around that and all that kind of stuff.
Mhm.
But you're saying you don't like when people act like that, like black, like try to copy the culture.
like
if they're
them.
not from that. Wouldn't that be the gatekeeping that we were just talking about with like the USC situation?
But it's different. Like you can appreciate it. Like as long as you know the meaning behind it,
Not
like
gonna
it's
lie.
okay. But like if you just doing it because it look cool or whatever, like
Isn't that what USC is
I'm
doing?
gonna say this: if I see a white girl getting
No,
jiggy
they're
in
not
the Marjorie,
In my opinion.
I'm gonna respect it.
yeah.
Because honestly, she did something to get on that line. She, like, you know what I'm saying? She was getting right in practice.
No, that's what I'm saying.
No,
You gotta,
Because
But
you gotta
but
earn
I
a spot.
I understand where Bree's coming
Yeah.
from too, though, because
that's
at the
something
same
you work
time,
for.
You,
Like,
you know
that's
what I
a
mean?
team
Yeah.
thing.
You know what I mean? Like that's just something like
That's
like
That's a
it
team
goes
thing.
stronger than just the HBCU. It goes deeper than that on levels because they take like especially girls like you know how girls is they take that dancing stuff real serious. You know what I mean? So just to take a part like a chunk out of them and then now you doing it at your PWI, but you wasn't doing it before. That's kind of like you know what I mean?
It's
No,
appropriation.
I get no.
But
I see
No,
what
I'm
you're saying.
saying, but who's on the-
You
depends
saying
on
like
the
why would they
people
do
that
it?
are-
Why would they
on
not
the
do it?
team.
Why would
Like,
they
if
do
it was just
somewhere else
like-
and not at
like-
HBCU?
If it was led by a white
Basically.
girl,
Yeah.
Well, okay, guys,
Alright,
hold on.
and-
Let's say we're a black high school majorette
But-
student, right? And then you got HBCUs that have good majorette teams, but you don't like the academic side of things. And let's
That's
say you
another
got
reason,
USC
too.
that just had
That's
a
another
team
reason.
just built, and they have this great program that you want to be in. I mean, yeah, you could add on to the legacy at Howard, or you could build a legacy at USC. and have a strong academic side of things.
But I see a
You know what I'm
problem in
saying?
that because you're basically taking, like you said, a chunk from the HBCUs. And it's not like these big schools, look at the sports, when they play the HBCUs in sports, they're not competing, like, at all. And
Unless
it's
you're
like,
Jackson
So
State.
what do you?
money-wise and
what-
everything, so just to
Okay,
take,
they don't compete.
Okay, I get that, but like, that's the other side of the
But
HBCU
I'ma
thing.
say this-
Why not just have a strong academic program to
It's
have that girl
harder.
pick? Okay, I understand. Why is it harder?
because
Everybody ain't gonna go
Because-
over there just to dance though. You're not going
That's
4
what-
years to dance. You going there to.
I want to be in light teams right now. I really, I want to be.
Some
in
people
light
gonna. It's like you gotta think about it. People, hey, if you graduate high school, that jump. That's a
you really
decision,
think they
bro.
giving funds to HBCUs like they give it to the big schools?
Oh, of course not. They're not.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
I understand that, but I'm saying like your argument was that why take something they're good at, like that
It's
they're not obligated.
appropriation.
It can't. I get what you're saying, but like look who's on the team though.
At the end of the day, anybody could join that team once they
And
leave.
with the skill
I'm gonna
set
say
that they would
if
need.
But
they
have a
change. That's
standard.
when it's gonna be a problem though.
No, if
They
they
have
just
a
start
standard.
accepting anybody and then
Yeah.
start.
Yeah, if
That's
and if we find out that they're discriminating at practice, or they picking like white girls over the black girls when the black girls better, like okay, cool. If a white girl gets on the Majorette team but she got the skills to be on there, nobody gonna be mad.
Exactly.
Nobody gonna
Nobody
be mad.
gonna be mad.
Well, no, that in the sense of
Yeah,
like
if you mad
I'm not.
at-
I'm
That-
not.
that-
generalizing.
You can't
that-
be mad at a
That
girl
white
being mad
student
at
is going to that USC, the bigger school, right? Giving her money to the bigger school instead of going to the HBCU to dance. Do you see where that is a problem?
But
she
she's
don't
not
just
obligated
go
to
with
go
the
to
dance.
it.
That could be
She's
the
not
same. That could be the
obligated.
same thing Sev saying for the black students going over there giving the PWIs
know-
their money and then not
That's
going
what
to
I'm
HBC
saying.
giving the money.
Universities want you to come. It's
Let
not
me
the
ask you
opposite. You
this.
don't want to. You know what I'm saying? Like all universities, not HBCU.
Okay,
All
so-
universities
okay, Sway.
want you to come.
Listen
I
here,
think you
Sway,
mentioned-
you know
you
what I'm saying?
from Florida. You from Florida, right? You from
Right.
South Carolina. Why did you come to Westminster? Because of the great classes or because you want to play football?
Both.
football.
Be
well,
real.
both.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. There was more football. Than
Exactly.
The classes.
It was more
real.
football in the class.
I'm gonna
but-
admit that
for
I
me,
came
and
for
also
sports
to get away
too.
from Maryland a little bit.
Yeah, I gonna.
Yeah, you coming out of high school, you may not even know what kind of major you want to major in, but you're going to do what you want to do, just like how you came for football. And I came
yes,
for basketball.
okay. So your point in that is arguing that.
That these people make decisions based on what they want to do, not the school or whatever.
Okay,
So if they,
No, you can't say that.
Oh,
You can't say that.
I mean,
Because not everybody's a
What?
student athlete. Everybody, there's a lot of students.
That's my point.
You got a lot of
saying-
you got a lot of
saying-
students here that
she
are
just- she
child
just-
education.
She just
which
said
is what the
you
school
just
did.
said.
here
Oh,
y'all go,
did I like?
and it fly all,
No,
all,
No,
all
no, hold on.
around.
Can I
No,
argue
I'm
with
saying-
you?
I'm
Can I
not
argue
arguing,
with you
I'm
though?
just- I'm saying-
I'm saying you say did I pick the classroom or football? I said both equally, and then you said be real. Like some kids know they're not going to the NFL. You know what I'm saying? I think I can, but like some people are just like, oh, I rather like you can't just generalize everybody that's an athlete and say, oh, they wanted to come here for the sport. That's crazy.
But that's a big part of
Like,
it.
I
I understand.
And
That is
you're
a big
saying
part,
that these
but-
people that dance majorettely or whatever, however you say that,
They're
they
doing the
gonna
same
pick
thing as
the
me.
class. They can pick the better classes.
I didn't. I said they're gonna pick more aspects that the college are good at. Classes, who's there, like are their friends going there?
And
Like
then
are
some of them girls probably from
you're
Cali.
narrowing it
Okay,
down.
okay, let's
That's not
Yeah,
what
I
I
think
said.
about it.
let's
Girls
let's
from
get out
Cali,
this
they wanna
right
stay
quick.
in
Let me ask you something.
I ain't never heard no HBCU in Cali, is there?
That's what I'm saying.
Is there one?
There's other factors, Tyson.
All right, you say like this is their first year opening that program, right? So let me ask you something. Where was that program like throughout the entire course of when it was open? Why are they just now doing it?
That's the thing. They just did it.
I'm gonna say
That's why I said
Let me
that.
stop you, let me stop you, let me stop you. Let me stop you. You said business, right? Hold on.
Oh yeah, okay,
Listen.
good. Yeah.
It's a good topic.
Oh, yeah,
You
good.
said business, right?
Oh yeah, great mark.
You know, if something don't add to your business, there's
You don't add it.
There's no use of doing it, right?
Exactly.
So they had to take it. So they had to take a step to add the program, right?
Exactly.
Because they seen what potential, right?
Exactly.
So they're bringing in more money, right?
Mhm.
More money is what she's talking about. She's talking about how
that
them
money should be
bringing.
going to the HBCUs that originated
okay,
it.
let's just say it is gonna be some people that just go to UC like USC just to go, right?
USC bigger than
Right,
every-
but think about the
every
percentages.
Okay.
It's a lot.
Think about the percentages
That's the
of
only
that
difference.
one extra or
It's
one or two extra, 3-4 extra black girls that's
They're
gonna
taking away
choose
students.
USC over that HBU that's gonna take away that money. And then what if it gets to the point where they take away so much money or they can't have a Majorette team.
Exactly.
Now-
No, but it's to a point.
Not
It's
a
not,
PWI.
it's not
They're
based on
not.
the school.
Yes,
It's based
but-
on the student. If the student wants to go there,
I know
student
it comes
pick.
down to the
student.
student though. Like
Mhm.
as much as we say,
Because explain us six.
Okay,
Why are
you
we
know what I'm
here?
saying?
It comes down to
Okay,
It comes down to
but
the
you're
student,
saying
'cause
it comes
we-
down to the student. In reality, yes, it does. But in reality, also, no, it does not. Because if the student doesn't like his environment, the student is not going to go. Right or wrong.
exactly. So if the student likes the Majorette team at Howard but doesn't like the environment, the student's gonna pick USC.
Man,
Or if the
it also
student,
means-
But
if the
that
student
shouldn't even be
doesn't,
an option. It should be
Why-
another
why-
HBCU
how you
you
gonna
should go
pick
to.
if the
There should be
option-
another
Exactly.
HBCU.
No, but here's the
okay,
thing,
but
though.
business,
How about
business
this?
is
How
not
about
illegal.
But here's the thing, if that was the case,
But
then-
the
if that was
question
the-
is not if
Okay,
it's
but here's the thing.
illegal.
If
I
she
know
goes
it's
to the
not.
Majorette team, why did she go to another HBCU? But she instead just
Instead went to USC.
That's what I'm saying. It's appropriation, not appreciation.
I don't-
You're
Okay.
not paying no homage to any of those HBCUs,
Okay,
but you take
but
that from
I
them.
understand you. But like,
Maybe
why don't we
not
get
necessarily.
She said, why
reparations
is it-
for
if she
slavery
gonna
then?
make a marginal
You know what I'm
difference,
saying?
why not?
You see,
Maybe
you hear
the
how they
maybe the
say.
HBCU she wanted probably wasn't going to benefit her in the
Did she?
future.
Was she already there when she made it, or did she?
No, it just came out.
I just think the
It
lady,
just-
honestly,
She just
honestly, I
created
just think the lady
So that
just
means
was
she
like,
didn't
hey,
choose
this is something
the
we should do
HBCU.
because
Chose that over
HBCUs do it. They
HBCU.
just thought it was, they probably just thought it was a cool idea because HBCU do it and that jump
Exactly.
will be
Then
lit.
that's
So,
fine, but is that appropriation?
It depends what they do. Like I think they
That's
start
what I'm
stealing
saying.
like sounds from HBCU.
Yeah.
Then it's a problem. But if it's just to relation to USC music and all that,
They
They
stealing
making
the
up
whole
their own
dance
thing.
style.
Cause
They
like
stealing
for
the
that,
whole thing.
I see their
I
Majorette team. I just see
understand,
like
but-
high
Art
school.
for club.
I see like I see
Yeah,
like
but
homes.
look at the
Okay,
team though.
put it like this. I don't think, like, I see what
then
y'all talking about,
then
but,
HBCUs are limited.
but then again,
Exactly.
you gotta understand, like, do you know how much more power that USC school has over that HBCU? And I'm not
Completely
even
understand.
talking about just money wise. I'm talking
Okay,
about
then yeah.
influential wise. You know what I mean?
I mean, they kind of
think
got more influence
think
more
about-
through Lincoln Riley. He's kind of set things off for them to be where
And
they
look
are.
how big that name is, right? Right?
Yeah, that's a huge name.
Exactly. But what am I saying is, okay, that school is taking something that they just, okay, put it like this. You
Yeah.
can't say that they just implemented it because that school been up way before our mamas.
Yeah.
And they didn't have it. They didn't have that style of dance.
Uh-huh.
They just implemented that. So think about the future, like you said, the big picture. Over the course of years, kids are not going to want to go to that HBCU because of other situations. It could be bad hygiene, it could be bad bathrooms, it could be the stuff that the school don't have money for that you find at USC and have a better opportunity.
Okay,
So the student is going to be more comfortable at USC.
Okay.
Not because it's a PWI, but because of
Exactly what I
living-
said.
But no, he's saying you getting the same experience at the PWI than the HBCU.
Yes.
So
And
why would you go for the?
You're not getting the same.
No, I get what Walt's saying, but I'm saying
Eventually you're
I
going
don't
to
think
get that
I don't
same
think a
Oh,
PWI
no,
can
that's not
truly
what I'm saying.
replicate what the HBCU.
Yeah,
is.
No. I'm not
They
saying
can
they're
take
going to
parts.
replicate it.
Exactly.
No, I think
and
now,
that's
when
where
they
you,
start
and
taking
that's
too many
where,
parts,
and that's
it's
what
a
I'm
problem.
saying.
Nah,
You're
they start taking Kevin's
exactly.
life from the
You see both
Then that
sides,
starts
which is
becoming
That's how it's
which is
done.
what
I
I'm
see
saying,
both
and
sides.
I see it too. I just think everybody should see both sides.
I see both
Okay,
sides.
that's-
The question was, is it appropriation? I'm waiting for y'all to answer it.
Let's make it more.
No,
more
no,
simple.
we said no.
I say it depends what they do. If they start
Yeah,
stealing
depends,
like
yeah.
HBCU sounds, I'll
Yeah,
say
if-
I'll agree
yeah,
with that.
like-
But if it's just like they're just
If
matching
everybody's
to
a team
USC,
is on there because of the skill set, I mean, what do you want me to say? Like, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I think. So I think no.
I'm just
For now,
No,
until news come out.
and I also
If
think
there's
it
a
also
scandal,
depends
if there's a
who wants to
scandal,
create
not
the
like
team. Like if it's just a group of black girls that were like,
It's
let's
gonna be
let's
what it
probably
is.
bring something here, then maybe it's different. But if
yeah,
it's like
'cause
if
you
the
gotta
school
think,
was like
somebody
do this.
wanted to kickstart it. Somebody, a Majorette dancer wanted the Majorette program.
I just feel like this has been
You
something
know what I'm
that's
saying?
been.
Like,
No, no,
They've
I
been
get
wanting to
that.
add it, but they couldn't. Look at the time. It's 2022. This is the perfect time. Everybody's open. Everybody's accepting. They did this way back. It would have been way worse. A whole different situation. Agree or disagree?
but yeah, but just like we're getting more media.
I mean, the
coverage
same
for,
thing
like,
back then. No matter what happened back then, everything
Yeah,
would
that's
have been
what I'm
worse because
saying.
no one's as open.
Media,
That's what I'm saying.
media changes everything. That essentially that's what it comes down to. Because not everything is on internet. You couldn't see that much on the internet 10 years ago. People didn't know, bro. People didn't know in the hood the cops was doing some of the stuff they was doing. They just media came out. Oh my God. oh, I didn't even know this was happening. Like, you know what I'm saying?
No, I get what you're saying.
That's what it is. So we can't be mad at
I
it.
see what you're saying.
No, I'm not mad at the fact, but I'm saying that will be a big.
Oh yeah, for
Oh,
sure.
it-
Oh yeah,
it-
I'm
it-
agreeing 100%. It's gonna be bad.
That's what I'm saying.
It's gonna be bad if they don't step it
I
up,
think
or
they
they gotta step it up.
But okay,
No, but at some
it's
point,
hard
how
to-
can you step it up? If
I
you're
know,
not having the
exactly, though.
resources to do
That's
it?
what I'm saying.
That's why I don't have the
Wait,
answer.
say that again.
It's like, how can you expect someone to step up, but at some point they're taking resources away from you? Like, if they're taking it to a point where you can't really step up their resource. Now, there might be some exceptions to some schools, like, I can't say Jackson State, but they're also getting resources from other athletes. You also get Deion Sanders, who's a high-profile person.
That's what I'm saying.
You
So,
also get
so
high-profile
Jackson
recruits.
State is doing something right to kind
Okay,
of
but-
help that.
but that's
like,
not
Already Deion
okay.
Sanders is going.
exactly though. So
It's not
so
one
Deion Sanders.
I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying it's gonna exist. It's gonna
You're not
happen.
gonna get as many high-profile people like Deion
Exactly.
Sanders going down in HB. Now there's
So
some.
that's the
Emmitt
problem.
Smith who's
So
going down to TSU and
so what's
similar.
what's really the problem then?
Problem.
What you mean?
The problem down there is not
You
necessarily.
know what I'm saying?
The problem,
That's one of the problems, but
The
there's
problem
other problems that could be. You know,
The
do you
problem-
get what I'm? You know what I'm
I
getting at?
understand
though?
what you're saying, but you're not understanding the difficulties that problem is. Okay, Deion Sanders went to Jackson State, and Jackson State is okay, right? They got a turf field, blah blah blah. What he's trying to say is who has that capability and them type of connections
To do for every
and
HBCU.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'm saying. And I'm saying that's not gonna stop anybody though. That's not gonna stop anything. That's not gonna stop it from happening.
It's not gonna stop it from happening, but I'm saying what this PWI did is really crippling.
It's crippling, yeah.
It's crippling.
I understand. I totally understand.
So that's the whole point.
And I agree. I see both points. She was just saying, is it appropriation? I said no. I'm not saying the effects are not gonna happen. The effects are gonna happen. It's straight like that. But I'm more on the side of, damn, it's gonna happen. So figure it out. I mean, if they're not stopping it, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be ready. But I mean, what do you want? They're not gonna stop. They're not gonna cut the team.
All I'm gonna say is
They're not gonna cut the
Only
team.
reason-
So you gotta figure it out right now while it's
Even if
early.
you cut the team, you're gonna get social media outbursts.
Outraged for cutting the team.
Yeah.
Because not the major teams, the black girls that are there, they're
now
like,
next thing you're gonna say,
why would you
USC
do that?
racist then?
So
it's
so
like-
now you just gotta fight. You better put them nipples up.
Them
I know.
HBCUs only get money.
You don't think that? You don't honestly think
I
that
think if
they
they
So they
really
better-
wanted if they wanted a majorette team, they should have transferred.
Whoa. Okay, let me leave my whole school.
I get what
Let me
you're
leave
saying.
my
but I'm
school,
saying
my
it's
studies.
probably
Just
that was probably one
it's-
aspect that they were
it's
missing.
just based
Maybe
off-
everything
it's
else
just
that they
based off
wanted
their-
was at USC.
They probably Southern California girls.
They
probably
chose.
they'll
They
get
literally
these
gave
shoes
up
up
their
there,
sport
but they don't
for
some of them-
education.
Some of them girls don't feel like
Can't
leaving
knock
And then
Cali
they got
just
it
to
back.
Go over here. This is
Wait, USC is in Cali?
Yes.
University of South California.
I thought it was South Carolina.
Oh my God! She thought South Carolina
Wait.
Gamecocks.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's what I
Lord.
was thinking this whole
Oh
time.
Lord.
Hey, what's the
Oh my God.
That's why I said they kind of give like HBC, like that
Nah.
school would give like kind of like.
If they're in the South, I don't think it would have been as big of a problem.
Nah, there wouldn't have been a problem if it was in USC.
Yeah.
South Carolina. It would have been noticed, but it wouldn't have been like, why are they doing that?
Versus like USC. She really
I don't know.
She really thought South Carolina.
That's what I thought.
crazy.
No, because I ain't gonna say it. 'Cause
This whole time.
They
And
got
on that
ready.
note, thanks for tuning in to the Black Undergrad Podcast. I'll see you guys next Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
And the Miami Dolphins is 3-0, baby.
Cut that out.
Nobody cares about
We're cutting
that.
it.
Let us know in the comments what y'all think about the questions that were asked.
Yep.
For sure.